This is Dr. Hirschnoff, and I am going to go over the syllabus with you quickly as though I were standing in front of you in class. The first thing to note is that this is sections A and B here that I'm going over. So all students in sections A and B have been lumped into one course on Canvas, and that is section B. So don't be alarmed if your schedule says section A and you find yourself in section B. It is meant to be that way. The first couple pages of the syllabus go over the requirements that Niagara wants us to meet in our courses and how different parts of the course meet these requirements. The first very important thing is the textbook, and this is the Quest for Truth 10th edition. It's available at the bookstore. It's also available on Amazon for, I think, $24. You can rent it until December 15th or 17th or something like that, which is well past when the course ends. Or you can rent it at Red Shelf. So make sure you get that book because all of the readings are from it except for one, the Thomas Aquinas reading. Now here are the course requirements. Please read this carefully, but I'll go over the basics here. You will have to write 2 of 3 papers. That means there's one you don't have to write. Not only do you get to not write one of these papers, so you get to stagger your assignments a bit, but you are allowed a rewrite on your paper. So I do not allow best 2 out of 3, but I do let you do a rewrite on one of the papers. Papers cannot be late. They should be submitted through Canvas. You do get 10 points taken after the due date has passed, 10 points a day. So you can submit it late, but you will be penalized for it. You can submit your rewrites no more than 2 weeks after the request to rewrite has been approved. And I'm not really picky about your rewrites in the sense that I will give comments on your paper and you have to address the comments. You can do other things. I only ask you to fix what is broken. You don't have to rewrite the entire thing. And you just try to find points that were lost. It's itemized at the top of your graded paper, the points that you lost and where you lost them. You just have to fix it. It's a really easy, nice way to almost guarantee that you get a good grade on one of your papers. There are 2 tests, a midterm and a non-cumulative final, which means that it's only the material since the midterm to the final. They are both going to be online. You will have plenty of experience taking online tests before that point. I'm working online. So you'll get a practice quiz. You'll take a logic quiz that is, there's a little more time, so it's kind of like an open book quiz. And then you'll take your midterm. And at the end of the semester, you'll take your final. These are graded. Online, you will get your grade immediately. So you will have 2 tests and then this logic quiz, which is early in the semester. It is only worth 10%. It's less than a test. You are also expected to participate in class discussions. There are 5 chances to do this. They're discussion board posts. You do them online. This first week, you will do a practice one that will not be graded. The 4 out of 5 posts will be graded. And then at the end of the semester, you have an optional extra credit post in the last week. And that replaces a low or missing grade. So you have a couple of chances to improve your grade. You can do a rewrite on a paper and you get to replace a low or missing discussion board post. The discussion week, so due dates for the discussion board post are on Saturdays. And this is so those of you who are working during the week, I know I have a lot of nurses in my classes, can pull it together on a Saturday if you want to save all of your work for that day. The total grade for each week will be posted on Canvas. I'll also post tomorrow I'm saying this, doing this on Sunday night. I'll post for you on Monday, the first day of the course, the discussion board guidelines, so you know what I expect. And again, you'll have this sample discussion board to do this week. Again, you have readings, as with any course, and so keeping up on the readings is key. The course is quite easy to manage. I've had students say this is not a GPA buster. this course, just keep up on the readings. And make sure that you understand the material. The discussion board posts help you to sort of regurgitate the material and bounce your ideas off of others in the class. And I do grade them so you see how you're doing along the way. The method for calculating your final grade. Your grade, your written assignments, your papers, 2 of them, 17% each. A logic quiz is 10%. 2 tests, total 50%. And your discussion board posts are 6%. Grading is the normal distribution at Niagara. I do curve a little bit when we get into the decimal range in your grade. I will boost your grade by a point if I can round it up. Grades are posted on Canvas. I really keep these grades current, so try to keep track of them. Make sure that I'm not making any mistakes. It rarely happens, but sometimes it does. And you will know how you are doing as the course progresses. Academic honesty, the same thing every professor at Niagara says. Do not plagiarize, do not cheat. If you do, there are serious consequences. You could very well fail the course. Now, the papers that I assign, you do not use outside sources, though that will help with the plagiarism. I do it so that you do not have to research like crazy. Everything you need to know to answer the questions for the paper is in the books and the PowerPoints that I post each week. So do not use outside sources. Do not plagiarize. You will very likely be caught. It is not worth it. You risk failing the course. If you have any questions about this, please ask me. Of course, we expect you to be respectful towards people. This is an online course, so usually you'll interact on discussion boards. Please be respectful towards each other. You can reach me anytime at my Niagara address, and I'm happy to hold office hours in a chat room. Email me and I can set one up. So the course outline is, this is just to give you a general idea of topics that we cover. And then here at the bottom of the syllabus is the reading schedule. I probably won't change any readings. If I do, I will notify you well before those readings are due. I will not change due dates for tests and papers, so you don't have to worry about that. So this is how the reading schedule works. I have the week with the dates. Under that is what you need to read and any assignments. So this coming week, what I do is I post a PowerPoint. The PowerPoint is a general commentary on the readings for that week. The readings for this week are from the textbook, the Pointman and Vaughn textbook, are pages 1 through 3, Introduction, What is Philosophy, and you will also have a PowerPoint of you in the files part of Canvas. And then here is your assignment. I will post a discussion board or a forum, and you will post on that. Just you can introduce yourself. I'll say what to post. You can introduce yourself, and you can just sort of work. If you're not really familiar with posting on Canvas, you can work around. You can sort of move around the board and make yourself comfortable and see what it's like to post there. Each week then, as you can see, the next week is week 2. This is the reading. It's page 27, Socratic Wisdom. And then you'll also have this, you'll begin logic, thinking philosophically. And that is actually continued for the next week. And you will have PowerPoints again to accompany both of these. And your first graded assignment is on the 14th. It's a Saturday, and it's listed on the syllabus. And you can see as you move down the syllabus, you can see that you will have assignments. Here's a paper 1, second discussion board post. Your midterm is listed. Everything that you need to know for each week is listed, and I am always available here for questions. So I hope that this makes clear what the basic the requirements are for the course, how to work through the syllabus, how to figure out what's going on. Again, everything is available through Canvas, and I will have posted on Canvas a discussion board for you to practice on, and the very first PowerPoints for you to view.